that. So before we get into the reaction videos, there there was something that happened recently. Ah, here it is. Here it is right here. Let's go ahead and okay. Somehow this did not surprise me. Somebody said to me, yo, did you see the shit that happened? No, I don't watch the fucking awards and, different shit like that. But somehow this did not surprise me. Not at all. Not in the slightest bit. And I don't know if it surprised any of you all either. But Bad Bunny, the dude Bad Bunny, if you don't know who he is, musician, rapper, Latino, has done a lot as far as his music career from whence he started. I mean, a ton. The dude's blown up everywhere. But I guess during the MTV VMAs or whatever, this went down. And I don't want to play the music because, well, you know what? I'm going to just turn the other music back on because I don't want to, catch the copy strike for this. So the dude's doing a show or whatever, and shawty over here, let me get that kiss in, all right? And then he goes right over and starts kissing the male backup dancer. Give a little kiss. Now, there's a couple of different things that people are saying about this. There was another video I think that actually showed it a little bit better. Like, not that we really want to check that out that much, but let's see. You see it more clearly. I think it's this one. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, most people are trying to discuss it, and what they're saying about it is there's one of two things going on here. Either he is homosexual or gay, or they want to define it as bisexual. And I have this thing about that whole term of bisexual or whatever. I'm like, if you're attracted to the other sex, it's homosexual tendencies, you're gay. It's fine. It is what it is. Ain't nobody mad at you for it. Do you, be you, cool. But somebody else brought up the idea that he's doing something that I guess the term that's used for it is queer baiting. All right. And it's not meant to be used in a derogatory term, but to express the fact that he's doing this not because he's gay or bisexual, but because he's just trying to draw the attention. Not just draw the attention, but to get that other portion of the demographic on his side to, of course, grow his career. Put more publicity out there for him or whatever. Now, listen, I'm going to say this straight up. As a man, I never kiss another nigga. It's just not happening. I'm not kissing a dude. You can't pay me enough to do so. You can't pay me shit to do so. I guess saying you can't pay me enough to do so is good enough, but I'm going to make it very, very clear. You can't pay me shit to do so. Because inherently built into me, first off, no. I mean, that's just the first thing. Call it what you want to. It's not homophobic. It's not transphobic. It's not phobic, whatever. It's just a simple situation of I'm not attracted to dudes, number one. Number two, ain't no other man's lips touching my fucking lips for no goddamn reason. And if that just so happened to happen, nigga, we in a fight. That's what's happening. We are in a fight immediately off the rip. Because I think it's fucking disrespectful if I don't have these, tendencies and you dive in going for that. Oh, I'm about to dive in. No, this ain't a Trey Songz fucking video or no shit like that. Yo, if he did this, it is what it is. If it's part of his sexuality, fuck it. You know what? But I could have called that all day. Long time ago. This man has had too many different situations where it's been like, okay, that's some questionable shit as a nigga. Like, that's just what it is. And I've seen it. What's really hilarious to me is the reaction of a lot of females and everything else to the whole situation. I mean, shock and awe and utter, oh my God. But it proves a point that, first off, there's a great deal of women who, when it comes to a man being feminine in certain aspects, and that is a form of femininity. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you are bisexual and you're fucking with another dude, there's some feminine tendencies that's going on in your world. A lot of women would actually be like, I can't fuck with a dude that's like that, because it portrays the very sense of femininity that they as females hold. They ain't with it. Now, some other women, it's just one of them situations. Hey, the nigga got bread, he got clout. I'ma run. I'ma go get it. Like, fuck it. You know, I might go to suck his dick and it tastes like some booty hole. Whatever. It is what it is, and they not mad at it. And it's one of those things where I get it. If this is his lifestyle, let it be that. But if it's on that level of doing it for clout, doing it to gain a whole nother demographic, I think, some gay people, some bisexual people, they might have a right to be a little bit upset about it. But then again, it was his option to do. But it's fucked up if you are taking advantage of a specific group for that purpose. But then again, it's done on a regular basis. So, I mean, there's this back and forth battle to it. Me personally, how I see it is this. If he's looking at himself and he's doing it on the queer baiting situation, if it is on that level, the fact of the matter is that the dude is a business, just like any other business out there, any other company. And I'll tell you right now, whether you believe it or not, want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter to me. But fact is fact. Companies don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. But they will use you in order to portray certain ideals and bring in the group of people that you may represent. It's done constantly. Coca-Cola does not give a fuck about pride. Gay pride. They don't give a fuck. But you'll see them post commercials with the LGBTQA community's flag, with the gay pride flag on it. YouTube as a company doesn't give a fuck about the black community. But what we do see is, let's push these individuals who are of African American descent into the limelight 1 month out of the year. Corey Kenshin made the video that he made questioning YouTube's ideals, whether it was based on the way that he was treated with one of the videos that was age restricted, as well as a lot of the other videos that while he was gone, comes back, makes great content, gets pushed up in the numbers, but when he comes back, all of a sudden he's getting age restricted or all sorts of flags and everything else. He made a video about this and questioned whether or not it was a favoritism situation or racism situation. And on some levels, as we discussed when we actually watched that video, you could see how he could get that feeling from it. The fact of the matter is, I think we all need to understand that as businesses or as individuals, businesses don't give a fuck about you. It's about what best makes them money. And in this case, if that's what he was doing, if it helps his career, you might see the nigga do it again. But if it's just his lifestyle and he's bisexual, fuck him. It is what it is. If you like his music, you can still like his music. Does it take away from his street cred? In some people's eyes, it just might. But me personally, I don't give a fuck. He ain't paying me shit. It is what it is. Live your life, dude. Do you. Hey, what's going on, Straps? How you doing today, Brian? I'm doing all right. We going through the videos and shit like that before we get into the gaming part, and then maybe come back and do some tender, all that other good stuff. Now, with the theme of this, it brings me to another individual, Destiny. And if you guys don't know who Destiny is another content creator on YouTube. He was, I don't even know if I can really say his name on Twitch, but I'm gonna say it, fuck it. It is what it is. Y'all know how I am. But he was, put off of the Twitch platform for something that I personally thought was absolutely asinine. He was in a debate with a bunch of individuals, and something that he said triggered those individuals, even though what those individuals said was so far-fetched, so full of shit, that in fact, they were essentially pushing hatred on the female community and believing in the rights that, well, the female community as a whole shouldn't have quote-unquote safe spaces. And what I mean by that is being able to go to the bathroom without seeing a dude coming swinging his dick around in the bathroom. I think you guys know where I'm getting at without me actually going there. But he's been on the Fresh and Fit podcast a lot, alongside Sneako. And one of the things, we're not going to watch that video today, but, oh, this one's funny. And I do want to see this real quick. But what I am going to say is, if you don't know, Destiny is a bisexual male, openly bisexual. All right. He is in a quote unquote open relationship with his wife, but it's supposedly a one-sided open relationship. Now, the thing about it is, I guess Destiny can technically fuck with dudes, but she doesn't want him out fucking females. Excuse me? Like, nigga, wait. But she goes out smashing niggas left and right whenever she wants to. And when it comes to females, if you don't know something about females, it's very, very, very easy for women to gain sexual access from men. I mean, they can walk into any spot, walk right out on the sidewalk, just wave their hand up in the air. I need some dick. Cars gonna crash. Motherfuckers who like single, living in their crib, who ain't trying to get caught up in some bullshit with they bitch. Niggas who is married and dating other females, whatever, gonna do it on the low, but every one of them gonna try and toss some dick at her. Facts. Somewhere along the lines, though, he has this whole ideal that it's okay for her to do this while she doesn't want him having sex with a bunch of random women. I'm sorry. It's absolutely asinine. And we will get into that conversation more once I find the clip that is shorter for us to actually be able to watch, because his wife then came and sat in on this show. And the conversation that commenced from that point on had her so fucked up that I promise you, the body language she was giving to another man that was sitting at that table was, I will suck your dick right now in front of my husband. It's wild as shit. Because some of the things that Destiny says as well and tries to fight against individuals like Andrew Tate, or even individuals like Fresh and Fit or Sneako and everything else, he's coming from a feminine ass mind state. Yet again, I don't know if y'all seeing the theme here, but there's a lot of feminine niggas running around and they be saying some weird shit. It's really weird to me. And it's getting out of hand. Yo, I you know me, Straps. I gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell the truth about it. It is what it is. But one of the things that I've started noticing, though, is that the more that he's been around these individuals, the more that it's starting to click in his head as to what they're saying. And it's not so much saying anything negative about women or anything like that. It's just speaking on the reality that a lot of men seem to not understand and a lot of females seem to not give a fuck about, which is that the world is not fair and we live and we do things differently as men and women. But this little scene right here, I wanted us to take a look at, and I'm probably gonna get copy claimed because of the song in it, but I really don't give a fuck because this had me blown all the way the fuck away. I gotta kill the music for this one.
What? I thought you said you don't think guys that don't do social media.
I just caught.
I don't.
But why do you have it?
But you have it.
Because I actually have a business that involves it.
So I can't have a business?
I didn't stop you. I don't fuck with you.
That's not me, that's that nigga.
What if I have a business and I have a social media account doing the same thing you're doing?
Then I wouldn't date you.
Oh, so why should someone date you?
Because if you choose me, then I choose you. But if you don't want it, it's okay. I'm okay with not fucking with someone. Like, if I was done with my business, I give myself 2 years. After 2 years, I'm done with this. I have zero ties to social media. I don't care about it.
Do you all hear how fucking delusional that is? Thank you, Straps. Do you all not hear how fucking delusional that is? That blew my mind when I saw that. And in fact, this is the actual one where he and his wife are there. If you notice, they showed both of them. Sneako's there with the girl he's fucking with or whatever. But this girl here just sat there and said, if a man has social media, even if he's doing business on it, she won't fuck with him. However, she has social media, and what she does on it, y'all know what she do on it. All right. There's a whole lot of thought bot pictures and everything else that's on there. And not only that, but she's putting the shit out there to promote her OF and all of her other bullshit that she does on the side. But you couldn't date a man that has social media who actually runs a business on it. See, the problem with this logic is the fact that social media for some women is almost like cheating. And I say this very, very seriously. It may sound like that's fucking kind of drastic. It may sound like I'm, saying something that's way out of bounds, but I'm not. And I know this from experience. See, a lot of these things that these dudes say, and a lot of these things that these people on here, on Twitch and on YouTube and everything else talk about, they have no fucking experience in these things. They don't do what I do for a living. They have never dealt with the women that I've dealt with on this planet, the number of women I've dealt with. Some of these niggas is 20 some odd years old, and it's all of a sudden, holy shit, titties everywhere. Nigga, I've been doing this for way longer than that. Longer than some of these niggas been alive. Let's just put it like that. All right. And what I can say about it is that when it comes down to getting attention, women love and crave attention. If you've ever had a girlfriend or a wife, especially a girlfriend or that you live in the same house with, attention is the one thing that you have to give and give and give to that woman, no matter how fucking tired you are, no matter what you've been dealing with throughout that day, no matter what's going on with you in that moment. And if she ever pulls that bullshit, oh my God, don't be too clingy, and you step away from her for any amount of time trying to give her fucking space, I can guarantee you the very next day from that first instance where she's like, why is this nigga not giving me attention? That question's gonna come to you. Who you fucking? If you think I'm wrong, you ain't never dealt with a woman. I'm telling you right now. This is fact I put on for my city head ass. I got the munchies like a motherfucker. Oh my God. Yo, that's about the only thing I'll ever eat from there is cookies, nigga. Like, facts. But it's just one of them situations where this girl is using her social media to get and gain attention, clout, all of that good shit that more and more modern women nowadays actually want. They crave it. They need it. And social media has become such a fucking rancid place when it comes to having a relationship. It's the very reason why so many guys are just like, I don't want to date the bitches. I'm getting the pussy and I'm running. And that's it. And it may have always been like, like that for dudes. But nowadays it's a legit situation of, no, I don't even want to date you. We fucking or not. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. But please let me know from you guys' own personal experiences. How is it dealing with a lot of the girls that you're around? Are you talking to them? Are you trying to talk to them? What's the interactions like? Are they does this play any, real part in your life at this point or no? Or has it in the past? Because I understand it. Especially when it came down to, the whole lockdown situation, everything else, people were trapped in the house with each other for fucking, 24/7, essentially. How much did social media play in how your day-to-day went